Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiondra, also known as Key, and if you are new, make sure to go down below, hit that subscribe button as well as the bell button so that you'll be notified every time that I post a new video. I'm actually going to be sharing with you all some tips on how you can start a channel on a budget. So I would consider myself a YouTuber on a budget because when I first started my channel and as of now, I never used any equipment that was too expensive. Everything I use now is really cheap, inexpensive, and does not cost much at all. So I kind of wanted to just share with you all what I used, or some tips and things that you all can use for your channel and things that will help you out. So I'm gonna basically just talk about like camera equipment, editing software, lighting, just everything you need to know in order to start your channel without spending too much money. And as you know, I'm the type of person that likes to budget. I don't like to spend too much money, so if you are the same way too, then this video is perfect for you. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is camera equipment. Now, you do not need a really expensive camera to start a YouTube channel. When I first started my channel, I did ask for a camera for Christmas, which I did get, but it wasn't anything expensive. Like, my camera did cost $500 to $1,000, anything like that. Like, it cost around $200. I mean, it's not that bad. But I also use my iPhone as well, so you can use your iPhone, an iPad, a cheap camera. It's just something that you prefer that does not cost too much. So the camera that I do use is a Nikon L840, and I'm gonna show you it right now. This is the camera that I use right here. It is not a DSLR. It is actually just a point and shoot camera. But yeah, this is what I use sometimes. Right now I'm actually recording on my phone, my iPhone. But this camera does, like, the screen flips out like that, but it doesn't flip out to where I can see myself. So I do recommend that if you do get a camera, that you can find a camera that flips out to where you can actually see yourself recording, talking, and doing all of that stuff. So how I do it when I use this camera, as far as sit down videos or any other videos that I do, I used to actually take a mirror and I put it behind my camera so that I can kind of see if I'm in the frame, if I'm in focus, and stuff like that. So this is the camera that I use. Like I said, you can use your iPhone, an iPad, a cheap, inexpensive camera, just whatever that you prefer, not to spend too much money. Now, as far as tripods, when I first got my tripod, I got it off of Amazon. So I also have a adapter for my phone when I film on my phone as well that I put on my tripod. But you can find tripods pretty much anywhere. Walmart, Amazon, a camera equipment store, or anything like that. Also, as far as cameras and stuff like that, you can also go to a local camera store or anything like that. I know we have one called Bedford or something like that. I don't really know, but you go to a local camera store in your city, or you can actually go to a pawn shop. Like, pawn shops have really good, you know, stuff as far as like cameras, laptops, and all of that stuff. So if you do go to a pawn shop and you see like a camera that you want, then you can get that. The only thing you might need to get yourself is a lens or anything like that. But I mean, you can find places to buy inexpensive equipment from. But as far as like my tripod, one I got from Amazon, and then another I got from Walmart. And I have two different tripods because I have one for my lighting and then I have one for my camera. So if you don't have a tripod or anything like that, you can always sit your camera on a stack of books or a shelf or a table, just whatever you need to record. Now let's talk about lighting. Now, lighting can be a really major part of your YouTube channel and people actually watching your videos and the quality and stuff like that. So when I first started my channel, I actually made my own ring light. And I actually made my ring light under $20. And there's a lot of YouTube videos on how to make your own ring light. I don't even know. I guess I just got bored one day and just started trying to figure out ways to make my own lighting. And I came across a lot of videos on how to make your own ring light. So I would put maybe a link to a video that I've watched that helped me to make my own ring light. But literally, I got everything from Walmart under $20. Like literally, you can make your own ring light. Just basically look onto YouTube and type in DIY ring light, and there's gonna be a ton of videos on how to make your own ring light and stuff like that. So that's what helped me out. But before I made the ring light, I would use obviously natural lighting. Something else that I am using right now, I got from Amazon, is I use a newer photo video fill light. So this is what I use as far as my lighting, and that is what I'm using right now. But this is what I'm using and it works just fine. Yeah, this is what I have right here. Got this from Amazon. I will also link that in the description box as well. So I will link everything you need in the description box. So that is what I use for my lighting. Now you also can find like cheap ring lights on Amazon as well, or you could use soft boxes and stuff like that. I know a lot of people on YouTube use soft boxes, but I kind of feel like they take up too much room. Like I don't really need all of that equipment and stuff like that. Like I just feel like really cluttered if I use that much equipment, which is why I just went with the fill light. I did want a ring light, but the fill light was like really inexpensive. It was only like $25 off of Amazon. So backdrops. When I first started my channel, this is what I did to make my backdrops. But before I get into that, backdrops can be really expensive, but I just figure out so much stuff to like make my videos feel like I make my videos as good as others and stuff like that. So basically what I did, or what you can do if you need a backdrop, is you can go get some fabric and you can hang it on your wall and just sit in front of it. You can use tapestries, just whatever you need. You can use curtains, just anything. So this is what I did. I actually went and got one of those closet racks that you put together like really cheap. I got from Walmart. I got that, put together the closet rack and all of that stuff. And I actually used a shower curtain and I hung it up with some clothes hangers to kind of pin them in place, pin it on place on the closet rack. And I sat in front of that, and that was my backdrop. And if you go to like my later videos and stuff like that, like my old videos, you will see that I have like a backdrop behind me. That was actually a closet rack and a curtain, literally. And I would still use that because I still have the closet rack and stuff like that. So I would still use that to this day, and just buy like some fabric or just whatever I need and just hang it over there, and you have a backdrop. But that's literally what I did, and it worked out great for me. Like it was just fine. Like nobody could tell that it was a shower curtain. Nobody could tell that I used a closet rack. Like you really don't need that much to start your channel. Like everything I did was like DIYs or alternative. So yeah, I bought my closet rack from Walmart, and it actually was $9. And then I bought like a little shower curtain from Dollar Tree. The little clips to hang the fabric that I draped the fabric over the closet rack, I actually got those clips from Dollar Tree. So I got the clips from Dollar Tree, rack from Walmart, and the shower curtain from Dollar Tree as well. So next we are going to talk about editing softwares. So this is the fun part because it's all about cutting out parts that you want to take out of your video and just making your video fun, adding transitions and words and just titles and all of that stuff. So I'm gonna share with you all like a couple of editing softwares that you can use and what I've used and stuff like that. So if you notice and if you pay attention to a lot of YouTubers, they use Final Cut Pro or something like that, but I think that's if you have like an Apple computer or something like that. I don't have an Apple computer or anything like that. I am gonna get one soon because I prefer to have one of those. I do have an HP right now, but so you have Final Cut Pro, you have Adobe, you have Filmora, you have Movavi, you also have Windows Movie Maker. Now I know that they don't have Windows Movie Maker anymore, like I don't think that exists. For some people, you might still have it on your computers and stuff like that, but I know when I was making YouTube videos a long time ago, I was using Windows Movie Maker to make my videos, and it had everything that I needed to just edit my videos. Like I didn't need too much or anything like that. And I actually wish that they still had Windows Movie Maker because it was free. You didn't have to pay for anything or nothing like that. It was already installed on your computer. Like you didn't have to download anything. You didn't have to pay for anything. And the editing softwares that I've just mentioned, you still have to pay. Like I think it's free to download, but you still have to like pay for some stuff. But if you don't want to pay for anything at all, just go onto Google and just type in free editing softwares and stuff like that, and then you should get like a ton of different websites to pop up. I really do wish Windows Movie Maker was still a thing, because I mean you didn't have to pay for anything. You could do pretty much everything that the editing softwares today do. But yeah, I think that they don't have Windows Movie Maker anymore, but I really wish they did because I would be using that today. Also, when I film on my phone, I actually use iMovie. So sometimes when I film on my phone, I use iMovie and it works just fine. But you can also look in the App Store on your phone for any other editing softwares or stuff like that. So now I want to talk about graphic design creators, and as far as that, I'm talking about as far as like making your headers and your channel art, your thumbnails, all of that good stuff. A couple of graphic design creators are PicMonkey, you have Canva, you have Paint, which is on your computer, like the Paint app. Like you can actually use that to make your headers and thumbnails and stuff like that. And you also have an app on your iPhone called Pixlr. So you have PicMonkey, Canva, Pixlr, the Paint app if you have an HP or Windows computer. But if you remember back then, like when we used to use Picnic, like the editing like our little photos and all of that stuff, then PicMonkey is pretty much the same as Picnic. I kind of think that that's actually what it is. I'm not really sure, but it does exactly the same thing, because Picnic doesn't exist anymore. But I really feel like PicMonkey is the new Picnic or something. I don't know. Those are the graphic design creators that I use as far as making my thumbnails, channel art, and stuff like that. You don't have to pay for anything for these. Like they're completely free. All you have to do is go on the website, make an account, and then you're good to go. Like some stuff you do have to pay for, but mostly everything you need is free. Like you most likely don't need to pay for anything on these apps and websites. So yeah, that was everything you need to start your channel on a budget. This was everything that I used in order to start my channel. When I first started my channel, I did not use much at all. You don't need a lot to start your channel, especially if you're just starting out. I would say to just start slow and with inexpensive stuff like I did, and I'm still using inexpensive stuff. Like I don't really have a lot of equipment like people might think I do. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that I use today and have used in the past to start my channel and to film my videos. Like I said, it does not take much at all to start a channel. Like you don't need to buy an expensive camera. You don't need to buy a whole backdrop and all of that to have a nice background and all of that stuff. Like you don't need to spend a lot of money to have a good editing software when you can just use iMovie and stuff like that. But I mean, if you do start your channel and it starts to get successful, then I would say go ahead and, you know, buy the expensive stuff to have really good quality, which is what I'm probably going to end up doing if my channel continues to grow and grow. But right now I'm just kind of just using what I have, using the resources that I have and what I can actually get at the moment. But everything is working out just fine for me with the equipment that I have and how much everything has cost for me to get it. Like, everything that I've got did not cost that much at all. And like right now I'm actually filming on my iPhone, and I use my iPhone all the time. I probably use my iPhone to film more than I do my camera, but I just use my camera occasionally and stuff like that. But I do want to get like a vlogging camera. My stuff I get from Amazon or Walmart. Amazon or Walmart are literally maybe the main two, and then you can find a lot of good stuff at pawn shops and stuff like that. Like the laptop that I have now that I've used for school, like that I've used my entire 4 years of college, came from a pawn shop, and like it's a really good computer. That's basically all you need in order to start your channel on a budget without spending a lot of money and saving. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so that you can be a part of the family. And yeah, make sure to comment any video suggestions or any other questions about this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.